We're in it. We're ready to roll. Ready to go.
We're in one?
Oh, we're in it.
Oh, baby.
Big day. Ho-ho.
It's raining out, Dean. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of spitting. There's some precipitation, possibility of precipitation in the general area for the better part of the day. You know what though? No raining on our parade.
No way.
Not today.
Absolutely not.
Nope, big one. You're feeling it. Could tell you're in it.
Oh,
woo.
Yeah.
Yep. Jack is geared up.
I'm cold though because I had to take.
Yeah, you took your.
We were
well,
matching.
you didn't have to. We were kind of matching.
So it looked a little.
You said
lame.
we look like a couple of assholes. It's like, well, be more than the shirt, more than a wardrobe change to change that, Rhett.
You still have I don't know why you're not
a
gangster. Just top button that
all the way.
Yes, and then maybe unbutton the lower ones
to let the gut out.
That's what the gangsters do.
What's that called when you got the top button done up and the rest are
Jack? Look who you're talking to. When we ask you about Yoko Ono, do you know anything?
No, no idea.
Yeah, because I did
hips.
School of Hard Knocks
The
over
mean
here.
Streets.
Yeah, mean streets of rural Manitoba. This program is a presentation of Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. You can count on that. Use the promo code NATION. Get in the game. Be 19 or older and play responsibly. And then up and rolling. It's in the YouTube chat. You put some money down. We'll send it over to the Youth Centers of Calgary, and then we'll put your comment on the show. Yep. What a day.
I'm going to interrupt you because just when these things pop in your brain, I've become quite the wuss. Because you said it's there's precipitation in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And so in my brain, I've got a whole bunch of things I need to accomplish. Not even in my brain, but there's a bunch of stuff to do.
But
there's
can't do it now.
What are we talking? What kind of
spitting out?
There's precipitation. I can't be doing anything.
Yeah.
I got to go straight home.
Yeah, I got to
stay safe.
Soup day.
It's a soup day.
Can't be expected to do anything constructive today. Come on now. It is, it's opening day for baseball. It's a Flames game day.
Should we go watch an inning?
Could.
Is that safe?
It is raining.
It's raining, though. Is that safe?
I feel like I maybe just want to get straight home.
Huh.
I'm kind of surprised we even left the house. Jack, what now? You've got your it's interesting because he shit talks the Pirates 360 some odd days of the year.
There's a lot of hope today, Dean.
Today,
the
hat is on.
The hat is on.
The jersey is on.
Paul Skeens is on the mound.
Yes, he is.
There is a lot of hope.
He's a fireballer.
He is.
Yeah.
Did a guy throw 104 the other day?
Could have.
I thought I saw a pitcher zip one in there at 104.
Yeah.
Anyway. Is that Skeens? Is that your guy?
I don't know.
Anyway. So you're hopeful?
How many more years for Skeens in Pittsburgh do you think before he...
How long is the rookie deal?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing against Pittsburgh. It just feels like one of those things where...
Yeah.
So, but okay, here's a question, and I'm serious. Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
Can't leave. Love Pittsburgh. Great. Why would I ever leave Pittsburgh? It's Pittsburgh. Wonderful spot. This guy, he's running to the door immediately.
Yeah, and maybe he's not, but it feels...
No, but there's a lot of players. Well, Ben Roethlisberger stayed, I guess. Football. I guess
Mario. But Mario was... If he wanted to get paid, he kind of had to hang around. That was the deal there. We don't have the money to pay you.
Yeah.
But, we'd give you some of the stuff. Hey, do you want some hats and shirts? Like, shit. If I'm ever going to get paid, I can't leave. So
I think he did all right in the end, though. Hey, shares in the team, and then that's what we need. Shares
in what?
I don't know, but there's got to be good shit. Like Amazon would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been good. Yeah, would have been good. It was like
Nvidia. That'd be.
I think we talked. Did we talk about it on this show when Shaq was talking about it? He was offered Starbucks. He's like, black people don't drink coffee. That's
not a thing.
Coffee. What are we talking about? It's like, oops. He's made out okay.
Shaq's doing just fine.
Yeah, he's doing just fine. So fine. So good luck today
Go
for the Buccos. Are you even despite the rain? Do you have plans today?
I do not have plans to watch the game. They're in Miami, at 2:00, I believe. I'm going to the Flames game tonight. Boots on the ground in the dome.
Holy smokes!
You and Cull.
Wow.
Boots and cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You're
Spurs.
gluten.
Get your chaps. Go hang out with Trent Call at the Dome tonight. Yeah, it's a game day. Get your helmet on, Jack.
I don't know.
Calgary Flames.
But see, can I? I keep.
I'm used to it.
I know, but when he goes to the game. How does he act?
I'm with my dad, so I gotta.
And he's a degenerate, so for sure they're going to fall down drunk, and then he's going to be sick again. Right? Like there's a pattern. There's a pattern here. And whether you're with your dad or not, if your dad doesn't approve of it, you'll be hiding in the bathroom, shotgunning cold ones. It's
a very small town thing where the dad is still like a big boozer. And like the kid is old enough to be like, Dad, you don't need to, like,
probably.
Me and Dad are going to the game. I mean, he's probably going to get into a fight. Might be drunk tank. We'll see how it goes.
Clark Wells, we always used to go fishing. His dad was leaving the fire pit and he couldn't walk. He had a few too many. Clark's like, Dad, you're 50 years old. Like, come on.
Dad, clean it up.
Dude.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, there's disappointment because we had talked a long time about the 999 opening day, and then
could we do it? Should we? Should we step up?
I could never do it. 9 beers, 9 innings. No, I'd be asleep.
First of all, your launch point is terrible.
My attitude
defeat before you even.
What would I?
What could you do?
Boy, 9 beers is a lot for me at this point. I mean,
well, that's what the challenge is. You either have to accept it and do your damnedest, or you avoid the precipitation.
It feels like a spectator sport for me. Pinder again has let us down. He's not here. It's going to be great. We're going to do it. I'm going to get a jersey. Going to go. And oh no, we can't do it. All right. Well,
something came up.
How things go. He says we'll do it on another day. When it doesn't matter. So that's good.
Yeah.
But today you are going to the day drinking with Dad for the Buccos, and then straight to the Dome.
Straight to the Dome. Believe we're gonna go to the casino for some dinner.
Sure you are.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Cowboys Casino.
Casino for dinner or
drinks and dinner.
Oh
yeah.
Maybe we'll tickle the felt.
Hey, play some piano.
Play a little cards, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, for a big day, it's exciting.
I'm happy for you.
Tomorrow.
Come on, shooter.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
I hope Dad doesn't leave you on the front step with your fishing pole. Oh, Dad said we were going this time. I can't wait for tomorrow now to hear all the.
Why didn't you bring your dad in?
Yeah, I can bring him in tomorrow.
No, don't.
Not tomorrow.
Oh, you're hungover.
All hungover,
stinking,
black eye, blood all over his clothes. Tonight, get your helmet on. Flames game day. It's the Dallas Stars. Stars last night had a nice big fat lead on the Edmonton Oilers and then let it slip late, but did find a way to win. They did win.
That's what we wanted. Stars win, so they weren't ornery when they came to Calgary.
Old Jake Ottinger was in net.
Who was the other guy
made
there?
41 saves. Casey DeSmith.
Oh.
Who it feels like you
Is
might
it Casey or KC?
Casey like Finnegan.
Who's
remember? Casey
Casey up to bat?
Wasn't Casey and Mr. Dress Up? Wasn't it Casey and Finnegan?
It does sound somewhat familiar, but I'm not like with a C.
When you don't support me, it's that I'm big trouble. Stars have won 3 in a row, points in 6 straight. However, the Flames say, hey, just hold on a sec. Just wait a tick.
Those Dusters?
We're not too shabby. Yeah, it's Casey and Finnegan, bud.
Oh, God. Remember we had to watch that?
I know.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So the Stars are good.
Stars are good. Flames are good.
They need to win.
Yeah. For the Stars,
they're set.
96 points, 46 wins. Points percentage, however you want to cut it.
Favorites in the West?
3rd overall in the National Hockey
I
League.
guess Winnipeg's real good and Vegas is real good. Edmonton's supposed to be good when their top 2 guys are playing.
Okay,
Top 4 in the West.
so give me those if you had a confidence poll.
Ooh, and Colorado. I forgot about Colorado.
Colorado's there too. What were they, 13-1-1 or something?
Yeah,
going into
good.
tonight. They're real good.
Look
Up, way up, and I'll call Rusty.
Vegas?
Friendly Giant. Vegas, Colorado, Dallas, Edmonton, Winnipeg.
You don't trust Winnipeg.
Kind of hard to.
Because
they've been like Jack's dad. They've left you at the tell you got all these big plans, how much fun it's going to be, and then
it's going to be great.
First round,
the whiteout in June.
Yeah, that's never.
It's going to be amazing.
Never going to happen.
Not happening. The Avs are, and then the untalked about Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, who are just really good.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot.
Would you like to know mine?
Yeah.
Dallas. Dallas, Vegas, Colorado, Winnipeg, Edmonton. The top, I mean, Dallas, I just think it's their time. They've been to the Western Conference final how many times?
Yeah, they're always.
Weren't they in the final in like a bubble or something?
They were there in the bubble. Yeah. They've had some runs. Yeah.
Winnipeg has not. The Oilers were a win away last year from glory, but feels like
I don't think the Oilers are.
I don't want to say anything. They play on Saturday. Don't want to get all jinxy.
That's not Saturday.
No, Stars are good. They have not lost more than 2 consecutive games all season.
Consistent.
Yeah. Boys, we're on this is a terrible streak.
Oh,
but back to back. Yes. This is
I've had it. Jim Nils freaking out.
We lose 3.
You guys.
DeBoer is in trouble. Oh, they're good.
Well, they can go get torts.
Rantanen starting to mix in a little bit. I believe it's, he's not quite a point per game, but he's still very good. He will help them, I would think, down the stretch. Jason Robertson had a second period natural hat trick. Rupe had 3 assists.
He's a real goal scorer, that Robertson.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he was, he's not going to be as good, is he? And then now he's got 23 goals in 2025.
2025, not
correct.
The season.
Since January 1st, 23 goals.
Oh,
that's what he's done in his last 24 games.
Pick him up.
Yeah, he's feeling it. I think the last time, because the Flames played these guys on that road trip. Remember the 6-game roadie? The what was it Huska's Nightmare? Yes. It was the last game, and they did lose in overtime, but it was a gallant effort. Great job, Flames. But we kind of walked through how Robertson and certainly Thomas Harley and
I like him.
Wyatt Johnston, how these guys from basically January 1 on, just on unbelievable runs. And that's just continuing. They're still all really loving life.
Loving it.
Yeah. They've beaten the Flames twice already this season. It will be Dustin Wolf in the Flame net tonight. Yow.
Are we shocked? Not at all.
No, shouldn't be.
Are we hopeful on this game? Are we skeptical? Are we worried? Are we excited? Is it a Bugatti or just a game?
I don't like it.
You're not convinced this sets up well for the...
I don't like the way it's setting up. No. It's
just because it's the Stars, right?
Yes, because they've...
Now, you are hopeful because you were not going to have that Ottinger.
You're not going to have Ottinger.
I wouldn't think.
What is DeSmith? I looked this morning.
But they're just good, right?
He's 12-6-1.
Oh,
so. 2.39 goals against, a 916 save percentage. That's the thing. The everybody else in front of him still plays.
So
you'll still have Harley.
So go through that backup goaltender's numbers because usually the backup's terrible.
Right. 916 save percentage is actually better than Ottinger.
Oh.
Smaller body, of course, it's going to happen sometimes.
What's the record?
12 wins, 6 losses, 1 overtime.
So that's like a 750 win percentage, right? 700.
Yeah. Goals against and save percentage both better than Ottinger. But again, Ottinger's played way more games.
Yeah, but I don't care about Ottinger. I'm just.
I know.
It's
just in general.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like that big a.
Here's another
fallback.
thing you can, because you played, right?
Long time ago.
Okay.
Different era.
They are top 5 in the NHL, the Dallas Stars. Goals for and goals against.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll balance out then, Dean. It's good to balance those things out.
Sometimes you're really good at one, but you're horse shit at the other.
You don't want to be tippy.
Yeah, they're 5th in goals for, 4th in goals against.
Oh.
Bastards.
Come on, goals for.
You know, it's like
so they've got good things.
Miro Heiskanen, one of the best D in the world. He's been out since January or something. No Tyler Seguin.
What you're doing.
Huh?
We did this against Washington.
I'm telling them how good they are.
Yes. Great strategy, Dean.
You're welcome.
God, I can't believe the Flames don't employ you.
Mm-hmm.
Pay you big bucks, guaranteed win nights.
Yeah.
So they're unbeatable. It's impossible. No chance. Go get them.
They have the game notes that they put out on a game day. It's like, okay, well, I know he's good. Yeah, he's good. Of course he's good. And then you get a little bit deeper. It's like, Jesus. Mikhail Granlund has 37 points in 31 road games.
What?
Like, this is Granlund. How friggin' deep are these guys? Yeah, I don't like it, Rhett. Don't love it.
Find a way, Flames.
Shit.
Good luck, Jack. I hope you're the missing piece to the puzzle tonight down at the Dome.
Me too. I don't think they've won a game I've been to this year, so a couple overtimes.
Well, that's great, Jack.
God damn it.
What time is this game? 7 tonight? Yeah.
So hopefully Jack shows up around 9. So
7 o'clock.
So you're not the good luck charm.
Oh, no.
Maybe you should sell those tickets.
I didn't buy them.
Are they good seats? Or are you up? Better. Knowing you're.
I don't know.
I'll sweet.
Knowing your deadbeat dad, you're probably up in the rafters, which is fine. Nothing wrong with being in the rafters, I suppose. How do you feel about this game?
Are
you optimistic?
I'm optimistic because of Huska's nightmare when they went into Dallas, and I think they've played Dallas hard, and that game gave me maybe they know how to play this team, but they lost. But then they lost.
Well, but they had a lead. They were up 2-0.
Yeah, but they lost.
Yeah.
But and right now, we're not about moral victories. We've had plenty of moral victories, lots of moral victories. We need points. 10th sucks. Get 8th.
See, here's a great question coming in from Adam. But did Huska wear the same tie last game? Well, if you mean 2 nights ago, yes. Did he wear his lucky tie when they played Dallas? I don't think he did.
I wish I had something lucky.
Yeah, you have nothing going your way.
I know.
Life's been a real shit.
Some
shitter
sort
on you.
Token that says, well, I'm sure he'll have the tie on tonight. So whether he wore it last game doesn't matter.
That's right.
It's on tonight. Guaranteed win night.
Do you think there's a certain number of wins in the tie? Like, are you just using them all up here?
I feel like there are. That's what I've always found when I started to get superstitious.
Because then once you lose a couple times, you're done with it. Right now, you're.
Well, if he loses, say he wears it tonight and he loses, is it still?
Yeah,
lucky?
You don't wear it again in the next game.
So yeah,
it's a good question.
Now, was it new when he bought it?
That I don't know.
Or did he go way back in the closet? I got ties. If somebody wants to wear one, thinks it'll be lucky.
Yeah.
No.
Doubt it.
All right.
Yeah, kind of doubt it. So anyway, that's the story. Nazem Kadri has been red hot.
Yeah, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
5. He's got a 4-game goal streak, not just goals. 5 in those 4 games.
So better than Robertson?
Better than well, Robertson had 3 last night,
Oh.
and then
Anyway, but hot.
I'm
He's
wondering. I'm willing to bet he probably does have more than 5 in his last 4 games, just based on the fact he had 3 last night. But it's not important. It's not important. It's not important.
Sharangovich is going to come out flying tonight.
Yep.
I got a good feeling about that.
Mm.
We're too pessimistic. We need someone with some optimism to come in.
What it is I just feel like the Stars are. I just told I had them in my. Did you see my ranking? I did the thing there. I had them right at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you feel better about this or the Battle of Alberta on Saturday?
Alberta Saturday.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I just don't think these guys are fun at all to play against.
No.
Because I think you can be very good.
Cheating? Isn't there some mud we could sling at them? I heard that some of the staff are screwing over minor hockey people.
What?
I'm not joking.
Oh my goodness!
There's an article somewhere, and all these guys do it. All these organizations, they run tournaments and then they make arrangements with the hotels. Little kickback.
Oh, is that right?
Little kickback. It's stay to play. If you're not staying at the Hudson Inn there, you're not allowed to step on the ice. Really? That seems crooked.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
There's a lot out of there.
See it? Did you pull it up?
No, what I have here's the what I'm going to throw your way. You ready, Jack?
Not a fastball. I'm not good with.
Pete DeBoer is the head coach of the Dallas Stars. Now, last night his Stars had a 4-0 lead. They pissed it away. They won 4-3. They held on. This is what Pete DeBoer had to say about his team last night. It's a hard league to win in, and I haven't had many disappointing wins in my career, but this would be one of them. I thought we played a really immature, sloppy game tonight, especially in the first and third. It's concerning. It's late in the season, and playoffs are around the corner. It's a concerning trend here lately.
Sending a message.
How much more hope do you want than that?
Sending a message.
You think?
Is that hope or is that bad? Because it's getting addressed by the coach, and he's saying,
"Yeah,
get off, quit pissing around here. Let's get going."
That's true.
Son of wait till after this game and say that, DeBoer.
Yeah, you can. I hope he has another maybe an encouraging loss tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe things turn around, but it ends up in
they
defeat.
work harder, but they don't win.
What was the final score? I looked at it. It was 4-0 Dallas.
Yeah, they scored 3
in the
4-3.
second half of the third period.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do your homework, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. We'll talk about it in the Pinder report.
Well,
coming up in a little bit.
I hope Huska can get that discouraged tonight. I didn't like the win at all.
It's a hard league to win in, and I'm
usually I'm not critical of wins, but
I'm beside myself.
We're gonna be here early tomorrow to figure out how to work. Well, bag skate.
Do you think Greg Keller is watching?
Well, he was texting me earlier.
Was he?
My food's ready.
No, I saw he was upset about torts. We'll talk about that.
I don't think Torts is upset.
No, I don't think he is at all. He's like, thank God. Thank you. We're gonna just throw a wrench into the whole thing. We're doing a super chat right now because I saw it.
It's so good.
Youth Centers of Calgary, you're about to get paid. Here you go. $6.99 from Gavin. Boys, finally made it to Bonton. The potato salad was amazing.
It's amazing. Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
Who are we kidding?
Greg doesn't like it. I know he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like that we talk about it, or he doesn't like it actually? He thinks that his shop is more than potato salad. I would agree.
I think,
and I'm proving that by going and taking piles of beef.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm trying to think of an analogy. If you have like your car company and you make some of the best sports cars, and then at the back you kind of got this kind of a hatchback, but man, it does everything you want it to. It's reliable.
Ferrari
point A to point B. Guys, do you see what's in the showroom out front?
This
like I got all this. And all you guys can talk about is the four-banger out back.
I got something special for you. I don't know if you heard about it or if we've talked about it, but I got CTE, so I sometimes
Right.
forget. He's making soup.
Is he?
He's making soup.
Well, I knew he was doing the bone broth. Is that like...
He texted me. He goes, I got some soup I want you to try. We love soup.
He texted me the other day, too, about something. Like, I don't even know how to feel about the...
Look at this. Wait. Salad samples.
Well, yeah,
I send you samples of our new in-store made soup.
Oh, I did get some chili.
Hello, Jerry.
I did get some store-made chili in one of the recent. He was very impressed with your order. I think he's always very impressed with the order that you put in. He said it probably deserves maybe a little potato salad on the side.
Can I order that package again? 20 pounds of beef, pork, turkey.
So that's how you
breast.
20 pounds. Oh my goodness. It's more impressive to see it in print. Can you send that to Jack?
I can send that. This is how you do it, folks. Don't piss around.
Get it done.
Do it right.
Today's a tough day. He loves Torts. Torts is out. We'll talk about it in the Pinder report. I suppose we'll talk about it in the Pinder report.
Torts, but
had to. What are you going to do?
Well, the team was playing terribly. They weren't inspired from him. He didn't want to come down on him. He was in a position of no. And after the last game, he's like, I'm terrible and I don't want to be here. What do you do if you're Briere?
It's kind of, and there again, we said yesterday, I like the honesty.
He knew what was coming. Torts totally knew. Been around the block. He's not saying that if he's worried at all about losing his spot.
No, he's got all the money he needs. It's
not a team that he's interested in coaching. Even it's not what he's after. That's
I think Seravalli had it this morning. He's got one more year left on his contract. It's like, well, I was not going to stay anyway in a year's time. So
yeah, and he shouldn't be in that spot. Torts is take you over the top coach.
Yeah,
it was like Sutter. You're going to sign Sutter up for a rebuild?
No,
I don't think so.
Bonton Meat Market, 28 Crowfoot Circle Northwest, proud to be Calgary and Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner for best meat and deli for 24 consecutive years. So that order that you get, what is it like? Truly, what does it look like in terms of boxes?
It's 4 boxes. 4 boxes. It's about.
Look at this.
Yay.
Can I order a package again? 22-pound packs of ground beef, 22-pound packs of ground pork, 22-pound packs of ground turkey, 25 double packs of skinless chicken breast. That's a lot of chickens.
So good. The chicken, you got to have the chicken. DUG will only eat the chicken from the Banter.
25 New York strips, 25 fillets, 12 baseball ribeye, 2 4-packs of beef short ribs, 2 prime rib roasts, size to feed 8. Does this make sense? How'd you like the game last night? That is unbelievable.
You can copy that. He should have that up.
That should be the Warner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do the Warner. How quickly do you go through that?
Wow, I got one in, I think, October.
Yeah.
Maybe November.
So that got you through the winter.
I could look. Yeah, most of the winter.
Yeah. No burgers?
I make burgers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I made turkey burgers last night. They were phenomenal. Boys were raving.
Chris is impressed. Like, does this make sense? For a whole year? Yes.
No. That's probably a third of a year. 4 months.
So how does that? I mean, I guess I know the answer. It goes in the deep freeze. How many deep? What's
2.
your?
I got a stand-up freezer
Yeah.
and then a chest
Gotcha.
freezer.
Yeah.
I don't mess around. What am I going to do? Go down to the Sev and pick up some.
No, I don't. No disrespect to Sev.
What Campbell? I'm not. It's
Yeah.
not you. You can't fill your freezer at Sev.
Can't do it. No.
Live on Slurpees? Come on.
Jack does.
Yeah, but look at his health.
I know.
It's going to hell.
He's a disaster. Service
Don't mean
Credit
you're going
Union.
to hell, but you're
It's the big share contest. It's
cool.
back. It's in full swing. You can enter to win just by becoming a member and start saving with Service. Service.ca/win is the website. Ends in about a month, April 30th, 2025. Every $500 save gives you 5 entries into the big share contest. Just head to your closest, most convenient Service Credit Union. Get yourself a spot and start saving. And you could be $1 million richer before you know it. Service.ca/win. Get yourself a GIC, an RRSP, a TFSA. Think of how impressive you'll sound to your friends. Yeah, I got myself into some of that TFSA, RRSP market stuff. Really? Yeah.
I was telling my kids about it this morning. I said, get a damn job this summer. Go do some investing.
That's
Put
right.
some in the GIF.
I feel like you could get a
GIC.
GIC. Yeah. The old GIC would be great for someone like you. Service will help you out.
That education part, we don't.
Yeah.
That was there one.
No.
That one we can
just move on.
bypass.
Yeah, you just if you don't win the lottery, I don't know how. You're not filling your freezer. Not sure how that's gonna go. We'll do the Pinder part. We gotta look at the bracket. You know what I was thinking we could do?
What?
Because you and AI a little
Love
bit at
AI.
odds yesterday between the 93 and the 95.
It's a battle.
Because we're almost through the month of March.
Mhm.
After tonight's game, they go on a road trip for 3 games, and then you're into April. And I just want to see how many points.
Where it all comes.
Well, just start with what do you think? How do you think it's going to go? And then we can do some math after the fact. Rather than looking for the math,
Mm-hmm.
just take the vibe of the schedule
Mm-hmm.
and then add it to the current total and see if it gets
You
you
can
there.
start adding it. Okay.
Because I think if you go in looking for numbers, okay, that's 5 and that's 7, and you're going to really start to squint maybe. Or maybe if
I'm
you get a
up for it.
bunch, then you feel, then at the back end, I don't really need them.
Yeah, it gets soft.
Yeah. Is there any way we can do that, Jack? Just kind of call up the,
The
Yeah,
shed.
the schedule.
yeah.
Now
This
remember,
is-
I said 90. AI and I are in great shape together. Like I said
usually are, yeah.
95 and you're in.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that 90.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
yeah.
Like get to 95, you're cruising.
So you're thinking 93 or 95.
93 is a battle. There might
Yeah.
be a tie. There might be, right? 95?
Coasting? Cruising?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Here we go.
I'll do some wins.
I
And
can't see.
oh my goodness. Jack, you're going to have to. Do you have the calendar
Version.
like on the
Oh, this
website?
is-
I'll do wins, losses, extra time losses. In fairness, I sprung this on you.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we can do the last 3 of this month. Or
Let me grab screenshots. First game's the Oilers are at, or no,
Yes.
Dallas tonight.
Dallas tonight. We're gonna have a tie.
okay.
We get a 1
Point.
point.
All right. Edmonton.
Win.
Then it is Colorado on Monday.
Loss.
Utah,
Win.
which then gets us, I'll go over here and do what Jack can't do, which is kind of just bring up a bloody calendar. So there's the Utah. Then
go.
you got Anaheim at home.
Why can't you put that on there?
I know.
You can't?
Well, I can't. He's driving the bus.
Oh. Sorry, what'd you say?
Anaheim at home
After
after the 3-game trip. They're playing okay. 7:30.
See, this is the thing. You're going to have a win where you didn't think, and then you're going to have a loss where you should. But we'll just take the teams we should beat. Anaheim is a win.
Vegas
Loss.
on the road. San Jose.
They're going to lose one of those 2 games. It's either San Jose or Anaheim.
Okay.
I'll,
Splitsies.
Yeah, I'll go win in San Jose. No, loss in San Jose, win in Anaheim.
Is there okay.
What?
On the road, Minnesota, or sorry, back at home, Minnesota.
Must win. Bugatti.
So is a win or it's a
Is
must win?
a win.
Okay.
Because it has to be.
San Jose,
Win,
Vegas,
loss,
Last game of the season on the road
Loss.
in LA. So you got them 5, 5, and 2.
It's not going to do it. That's 12 points.
That's 12 points.
Where are we at? It's going to be real close.
So that's 12 on top of their 79.
91 doesn't do it. You got any arguments with my choices?
Not really.
You might mix in
If
one of those
anything,
losses might be an overtime.
I was going to
loss.
say, if anything,
right, maybe it's 5, 4, and 3. So now you're at 92. Like, it's going to be tight in there. Because even if you take all the teams that you're supposed to beat,
I know
it's not enough, right? San Jose twice. That's 2. Anaheim twice. 4. Utah 5.
I don't know how you feel about Edmonton with where they're
Those
at
other
right now.
teams are all right. Like, you maybe have 5 teams that are below you enough where you expect to win, and the rest of them, just this week, like you could lose the next 3 real easily and play very well. Hence,
Boy,
they should have won in St. Louis.
I was going to say, you look back to that 2-game set in St. Louis.
Because you know what the catch on that is?
What is the catch?
The catch is that St. Louis wouldn't be playing as hard. They got the points that kept them in it.
Mm-hmm.
If they were...
Because there's where we sit today, ladies and gentlemen. Vancouver does win last night, so they, in essence, leapfrog the Flames despite the games played. Flames have a better points percentage than Vancouver, but not St. Louis.
They don't?
St. Louis has a 568. Calgary has a 564.
Huh.
Now, maybe that
Math.
works out differently, but
Math.
because I wondered if that was maybe how it was going to go. It's 95, 93, and then you go through, okay, well, let's look at the schedule. So what gets you to where? Oh, that's not 93 or 95.
You need 7 or 8 wins out of your next
So you need
12.
Yeah.
7 is 14, gets you, 93.
Or you hope that St. Louis, 7-game win streak.
I don't think
Vancouver,
it matters because
back to
somebody's going to get points, right?
I know.
Even that stupid Utah. You know what I mean? They play them. If they're hanging around, that's going to be a battle.
Indeed, it will, Rhett.
Indeed, it will, Dean. Nice to see Anaheim doing better.
I'm not really like this was, and it was not my intent to put people in a poopy mood.
It's not poopy. It's just the work is not done. So what you've done so far, we applaud you for. If you think for one moment, for 1 second, like Huska better be in that room drill sergeanting saying, this is a must-win game.
It's a Bugatti. Biggest game of the year. If you don't know what Bugatti means, boys, that's what it means.
Get it tattooed on your forehead because that's what it is the rest of the way out.
That's what it is the whole way.
Okay. Here's the lines, Dean.
This one's for Pat.
Kadri and the kids. Huberdeau, Frost, Coronado.
What's going on in the back end?
Farabee has does he missed 1 or 2? He was not well. He's it looks like there's a Backlund in there as well. So potentially big changes here. Klapka scored last game. Rune, Lombard. On the back end, Hanley, Uyghur, Ball, Pahal, Bean, Miramanov. Your observation is
where's the Swede?
No Rasmus Anderson.
Where's the Swede? Swede's taking the morning off. There's a bug going around, Dean. People are sick.
Could be.
I don't know that, but keep my fingers crossed. Doesn't help with Anderson out.
To look at that in print, going against a top 4 offense in the league.
If we have the other lineup.
Jeebus. Hanley, Uyghur, Ball. It's like Uyghur sitting around.
No,
who are you guys?
Try to keep up. I don't think he's that kind of guy.
No, I don't. But I think when he'd be sitting at home, he'd be thinking
much better than I ever gave him credit.
I'm the only NHL guy on this blue line. Kevin Ball's like, hey, what the fuck?
Easy.
Okay, maybe all right, Kev. Settle down.
Passable.
Settle down.
Oh, Weeks will be in there at the end of the year just ripping Conroy.
Yeah.
Give me someone to play with.
Would you please
spend some of that money?
get off your wallet?
Worrying about forwards, stupid forwards. Well,
that's, good news about the other Swede if Backlund is back.
I guess, yeah.
That's good, right?
But my guy I said was going to be good. He's not.
Right.
Our Yegor is not.
Our Yegor is also not in there.
Okay with that.
No, look, it's morning skate.
Doesn't mean nothing.
And maybe, you know what it is? Maybe it's kind of,
Subterfuge.
hey, look who we're not playing and look who is playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game comes around and it's like, you are a lion sack.
And De Boer's
Huska.
over there rattled.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's like, what the
We
H
didn't
is going
plan for
on?
this.
You can't do that, can you? Call Gary. Backlund, this again, according to
Hey, Pat,
Backlund says he's in tonight versus Dallas. He'll return after missing 6 games with an upper. Rasmus Anderson not taking morning skate. Took a twirl without pads or stick prior to main skate. You ever do that?
Well, if
Prior to morning skate, go out without
that means you're not sick. It's not a flu bug
right.
that's hit you because you're not going out there if that's the case. You might just take the day off, do that to try out a new stick,
Right.
check the edges on those blades.
Can you do an option for a morning skate before a Bugatti?
I loved options.
Yeah.
They should all be options.
Uh-huh.
Everything. Our coming in here should be optional. Fridays should be optional. Morning skates always optional.
Well, you hope it's
Nothing serious.
well. The thing with that, he's blocking shots. He's in it all the time.
I'll bet he plays. I'm betting he plays. He knows what's on the line. If he doesn't play, then trade his ass out of here because he doesn't care.
Yeah, sure. You know what? With having absolutely no info on it,
Well, why don't
I
we?
also think he's going to.
Where's our intrepid? Do we have anyone down at the Dome?
Nah,
No. Pike? He's always kicking around, isn't he?
I don't know if it's morning skate stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I won't text him.
we'll figure it out. Outdoor dental. Don't snore. Why snore when you don't have to snore? Would seem to kind of be just the rationale here. That it's the Soleil laser, which is cutting edge, state of the art. There it is. You use it for your dental treatments. Relaxed, comfortable, pain-free. If you're tired of people in your dental office, if you're not at Outdoor Dental that are in there with hooks and they're scraping and chiseling away in there, then you've not been to Outdoor Dental because it's the way to do it. In addition to the relaxed dental work, it's also used for snoring. 2 15-minute treatments increase the tension in the soft palate, reduce snoring, non-surgical, pain-free. 2 15-minute treatments.
Easy
It's
peasy.
hardly
You
I
can't
know
even fall
it's-
asleep.
I know it's kind of spitting outside, but today might be the day for it.
Good day, actually.
Yeah, if you're going to put everything else on the back burner, today's a day to take care of some health. Sleep better, deeper sleep, more sleep, sleeping longer, feeling better, more productive,
energy.
more energy, the
Get
whole
through
thing.
the day.
So how about it? Outdoor.dental is the website.
And they don't do it outdoors. That's just the name of the.
He's a very outdoorsy guy. Yeah, and there again, it's about health and longevity and being productive, and that's right,
Like us.
like us.
Doing what's right for the body.
Yep. Going straight home.
Wow.
To sit
That's what's
inside.
right for the body because there's precipitation and we
Yeah.
got to be safe.
That's right. That's
The
right.
Outdoors. Get the sniffles.
We'll do the Pinder report. It's a presentation of Village Honda. $1 million buy-in event is back. We've been telling you about it. Your pre-owned vehicle. Have you thought about it? Have you contacted Village Honda? Have you gone online to start the free appraisal process? Stress-free, complimentary, payment within 24 hours if you get into, if you find yourself a deal that you like with Village Honda. If you're returning a lease to another dealership, just whoa,
Pump the brakes.
brakes. Let Village Honda have a crack first. VillageHonda.com, and of course, located in the Northwest Auto Mall. Yup. Pinder report. Back tomorrow, he says.
Oh, good. How was the week alone?
With him?
Like it's trying for you, I know. Let's not bog ourselves down.
Flames and Stars game day, helmets on. Flames are riding a 4-game win streak. 4 consecutive come from behind victories, Rhett.
That's right.
The 4-game stretch of comeback wins, the 3rd longest stretch in team history.
I don't recommend you continue that trend.
Yeah. Well, if you are down in the game, continue.
Yeah.
But if you're
Start better.
get a lead and then just hang on to it the whole way would
The
probably
win
be.
streak part's good.
Yeah. Team record is 6 in that fashion back in 16-17. Was that the find away Flames? Might have been.
Could have been around.
And there were 5 back in 88-89. What a year, Rhett. What a year to be a
we
Flame.
never hear about it.
Yeah. Stars 4-3 winners in Edmonton last night. Oilers 3 times in the final, 10 minutes and 20 seconds, but could not get the tying goal.
Too bad.
Ole Ottinger made 41 saves, a
Shucks.
second period natural hat trick for Jason Robertson. So he's all scored out.
He's a puck hog.
Rupe Hintz, 3 assists.
He's not.
No, just dishing. Just dishing. Now, these two teams played 4 weeks ago, pretty much to the day. It was the final game of the 6-game trip. They lost in overtime. They led 2-0 in the second period. Dan Vladar, 24 saves in the loss. Flames have been real good since, though. 5-2-1. Some of their best hockey of the season. So maybe they owe the Dallas Stars. Maybe they owe that road trip. We thought the road trip was going to be the big torpedo that would take them down. It's not been the case.
Come on, hockey gods. Let's have a win here.
Yeah, come on.
Deserved the last one against the Stars.
Sure did. 3-game road trip after tonight. Edmonton Saturday, Colorado Monday, Utah too, as we showed you. Yeah. As for that game last night in Edmonton, Dallas Stars with the win. More bad news for the Edmonton Oilers. It was last Thursday when Stu Skinner got clunked in the game against Winnipeg, had to leave. It was concussion protocol, didn't come back. Old Cal Pickard had to finish that game. He was injured again last night. Kneed in the head by Mikko Rantanen.
Well,
Now, did I put this in, Jack?
He's a dirty prick, that Rantanen.
So I don't know how deliberate it is. There's Rantanen kind of at the left side of the goal as we look at it. He cuts through the top of the crease, going for the puck, and clips Skinner.
Is he dead?
So he catches him on the right ear.
I can tell you,
It looks worse from that angle.
goalies in the 80s weren't. Mike Vernon wasn't laying there wounded.
Coach Knobloch suggested that Skinner would not be traveling to Seattle today for their game, or last night for their game against the Kraken. They play there tonight. So they will be jettisoning in another goaltender if he's not able to go. I don't think he is. And it'll be Pickard against the Kraken. Not sure what that means for the BOA on Saturday. Hope he's okay.
No, you don't want anyone being.
Hey, in the
hurt,
neck, you don't.
but maybe it's just a kink.
Hope he's okay. You like the Kinks?
No, not really.
Hit and miss. There's some bangers. Robertson becomes the 6th player in team history to have 3 30-goal seasons at the age of 25 or younger. There's a Broughton in there. I think there's a Cicerelli. There's a
Chico?
a Medano in there.
Huh.
Some good players, yeah. The Vancouver Canucks are also kind of in this thing that the Flames have going with.
I'm trying to forget about these guys.
I
in
know.
Vancouver, but
They scored 3 times in a 7-0-6 stretch. Scored 4 unanswered to beat the Islanders 5-2. Kiefer Sherwood, 2 goals and an assist. Thatcher Demko has been oft injured. He is back. He's played 2 games. He has won them both.
and look good in doing it.
And yes, and thus the Canucks have moved past the Flames into that wild card. It's 80 points. Flames have 79 in 2 games. And you know what?
Math.
Canucks visit Columbus on Saturday.
I'm glad the Islanders lost though, because they're so boring.
They are kind of boring.
And then they're all of a sudden they're sticking around. You're like, get out of the way.
Don't
Do something else. Like, get out. No.
let Montreal finish in that spot.
Yes.
Devils beat the Hawks 5-3. Chicago's lost 8 of 9.
Hawks.
Anaheim 6-2 over the Bruins.
Bruins have really packed it in. It's the positive vibe that they had. We're going to go for it, even though it's a stupid idea. It's really working out.
They have lost 7 straight, have the Bruins.
Let's bring in these heart and soulers.
Last time they were winless in 7 is when they lost 10 straight in 2010. So it's been a while since they've been this smelly. Shots were 15-5 Anaheim in the first period. Way to be ready, boys. That's it's packing it in. You gotta applaud it.
Yeah, they're not faking it. We're not going to try or work.
Now Zadorov wasn't with the team. He had a personal matter. But anyway, last night. But I'm just thinking how morale is in the room, because we know what kind of
heart and soulers
they were feeling last year.
Here, much on a shitty team, and well, enjoy
tonight.
Who's getting fired in the staff with the Bruins?
With the Bruins, probably nobody.
No. Oh, I think somebody should.
I don't think it's Sweeney. I don't think it's Neely.
But like Pinder said, he's like, "Who's your Western scout?" Like, you're an idiot.
I think that's, you know what it is? I think that's,
or maybe that guy was ranting and flipping out, saying, don't.
Maybe. Yeah, you could have been. I just think that's big city blinders sometimes. Yeah, that's Calgary. We bring them in here.
It's Boston.
It's we're gonna, and then they're like, no, we're kind of shitty, actually. Boston, Calgary, wherever you want to put us, we're probably just
real. Philly's been terrible lately, and they fired Torts. But Boston's intriguing because 2 years ago set a record.
Yeah,
a record for victories and points in a season.
So here we are.
Shambles now.
Where Chicago and Boston, Toronto, toast of the league.
Yep.
10 games tonight. Flames will be keeping an eye on St. Louis versus Nashville. Blues are cruising. A little help here would be great, guys.
What a day for Jack. The Pirates and then the Sabres Penguins. What a
wow.
Just crushing, eh?
Big
Please wins.
Lose. Please lose.
Both teams are just praying for losses.
But in true Sabres fashion, they're playing some of their best hockey.
Oh, why not?
Now when it's terrible. So yeah, that's Nashville would be awesome with some help there for the Flames and their fans. Kings Avs could be a banger here. Kings since February 1st, 14-4-3. I told you yesterday.
You said their home record.
Their home record is terrific. Where is it here? So February 1st, LA trailed Edmonton by 10 points. They're now 2 ahead of the Oilers with a game in hand. They've made some real ground, is what I'm telling you there. Habs want to get back on track against the Flyers. Senators, likewise, they've got Detroit. Alex Ovechkin will continue his pursuit of the all-time goals record in St. Paul against the Wild.
Score 3, Alex.
Ovi's on a 5-game point streak, 6 goals shy of passing.
Wouldn't it be nice for him to get a 3 because it helps because the Wild lose again? Probably. And we can just get this over with this year.
Probably, yeah. I think they would all like that.
I don't want to chip away one at a time. I want a big jump and then.
Yeah. I think either way, he's probably going to do it. Even if he has to come back next year. And
maybe it's better to do it.
He's 2 goals away. Do you think he can do it? Probably. So that's it for that there, I suppose. Now, do we still have the John Tortorella from 2 days ago? The Flyers were manhandled by Toronto, and Torts was asked after the game. It's kind of.
I think it was back-to-back. They gave up a touchdown.
Yeah, you guys are really having a hard time. It's the end of the year, this whole sort of thing. And he basically said, this is on me. For games like this, it's on the coach to get guys ready. We'll go back. Here's Torts from 2 days ago.
It's my job to prepare this team in this type of situation. haven't done a good enough job past couple of games.
These last 2 games, are you sensing frustration setting in? Maybe it's a cumulative effect from last week playing well and not getting results?
Well, when you're in this type of situation and you're losing all the time and there's nothing at the end of the tunnel for you, there's certainly going to be some frustration. But this falls on me. I'm not really interested in learning how to coach this type of season where we're at right now. But I have to do a better job. So this falls on me, getting the team prepared to play the proper way until we get to the end.
So that's 2 days ago. This morning, the Philadelphia Flyers release a press release or a statement of sorts. The Philadelphia Flyers announced today the team has relieved John Tortorella of his duties as head coach. Philadelphia Flyers associate coach Brad Shaw has been named interim head coach and will assume duties immediately. And then Danny Briere, who is the GM, who would have ultimately been part of the decision making anyway, and made the announcement, also had a statement. Today, I made the very difficult decision to move on from John as our head coach. John played a vital role in our rebuild, set a standard of play, and reestablished what it means to be a Philadelphia Flyer. His passion on the bench was only equaled by his charitable work in our community. As we move into the next chapter of this rebuild, I felt this was the best for our team to move forward. I'd like to thank John for his tireless work and commitment to the Flyers.
I'm sure he wrote that.
AI? Or somebody downstairs. Yeah. Either way. So John is out. There's the Seravalli tweet. Has a coach ever fired himself before? I'm not really interested in learning how to coach in this type of season where we're at right now. That's one for the books. He had 1 year left at $4 million.
He did. It was,
yeah,
honesty. Always the best policy.
I don't know that it was. Do you think it was premeditated? I'm going to come out tonight and.
I think. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like I've seen Tortorella behind the bench now for the last month, and
that's the
John Tortorella has an aura about him, even when you're watching him from your living room in Calgary. He had none of that. There was no fire. There was no passion. He's not even mad at the goaltenders who are horseshit.
Yeah.
We're letting in sieve goals. He's just looking down there.
Well, yeah, the Flames saw it firsthand.
Yes,
right? It was
like that's not torts. Like he should be in the media afterwards flipping out. That's torts. But he knows that this team isn't in a spot to win and can't win. And
because he had that fire. I was going through clips this morning, just kind of looking for things. And remember when he was yelling at the ref, he's like, "I'm not leaving."
Yes.
He's like, "You're kicked out. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving." That fire burns. But you can see how it would.
Well, how it would keep squeezing on those guys that aren't capable of winning in the NHL right now. That's Can they perform better? Absolutely.
So
they're nowhere close.
I get the feeling this was kind of one of those things. I don't know that there was even it's like, well, John, you kind of
said.
He's like, yeah, fine. No, I know. I expected, whether it's now or at the end of the season or whatever. Well, we can't.
I can't have this out there. And
it's only whatever 10 games left, but you've kind of said you're not interested in coaching
anyway.
The team. Yeah,
but they should. They'll have plenty of options.
Yeah. He's going to be back though, right?
I don't know. Sarge, I talked to him the other day, and he goes, we talked about Torts, and they had their reunion thing in Tampa like a couple of years ago, was last, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he talked about Torts and how he's changed. Like he was so strict, and you get dressed up and you do your hair and you show up at the rink, and now he's wearing a sweater behind the bench, right? Like he's aging too, and I don't care. It's just I don't know. I've never coached. I don't know what point. Like, is Lindy rough?
He's 66. I mean, he's not old at all.
66 is still a reasonable age where you're going, do I need to fly around the country and do this? Like and for other guys that haven't won, there's that accomplishment part where you want to, you've been in this for so long, I'm not giving up. Whereas this guy's won. I don't know. You love having him around. I think he's awesome, but not the way he was in Philly for the last 2 months.
Where is he here?
You looking up the all-time?
Yeah, just in terms of Wins, he is 9th. Games played or games coached, I suppose.
I get what you're looking
He's-
at. It's
yeah.
it's an amazing career. Do those matter? Do you know what I mean? For him to come back, is he going to come back because he's like, well, I want to be
No,
top five?
I guess what I'm saying is, been there, done that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
top 5. I'm top 10 in wins. I'm top 5 or 6 in games coached. I've got a
Or
champ
more importantly, I got grandkids and I want to
Yeah.
spend time with them.
because I can tell you as a man who's aging, shit that mattered before. There's a lot of it's like
Precipitation, dude.
I could really give or take. It just doesn't really matter. I've got a lot of time for the guy. I dig him. I don't know if I'd want to work for him or that sort of thing.
I think you'd love working.
You probably
with him.
would.
I think you eyes wide open. You have to know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
I would imagine that John Tortorella, in that shitty statement that Briere, it's not shitty. It's just he didn't do it. But I think John is behind the scenes a caring human being.
Yeah.
I think that he would probably have done as much behind the scenes for people as he has for teams in coaching.
Well, he's like you. He's a big animal lover. Have you seen he takes in dogs and his foster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I know. I give dogs new homes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you find new homes. So there it is. That's in terms of wins. So he's 9th all time in front of Big D. And look, everybody, he's a Hall of Famer. However you want to slice it.
Yeah.
He's got a Stanley Cup. He's won, I'm guessing, he's won a Jack Adams somewhere along the way. He does leave with flames coming out of keyboards. Vancouver, I'm going in to fight Bob Hartley. Philadelphia, I'm not sure I really want to coach this anymore. The New York Rangers, I guess that's what I'm telling you, Brooksy. He does find a way to make an exit.
New York. I loved him in New York.
Yeah, it was because he had some real swagger. He got his cup. Still young, full of piss and vinegar. Now he's in New York City. Shit, yeah. I guess that's what I'm telling you, Brooksy. Fuck off. Telling reporters to F off in scrums. Yes. Ah. Miss you, Tortsy. All right. Leon Draisaitl took part in skate yesterday. Of course, Oilers Flames coming up on Saturday.
Take another couple days, Leon.
Draisaitl is still a little bit away. McDavid is further away from return than is McDavid, but it's still sounding like maybe neither will be in the game on Saturday against Calgary. And now you wonder about Skin Dog. Brad Marchand.
Okay, sorry, just to circle back to all the things Oiler. They let those kids go. They're kicking ass in St. Louis. They bring in a bunch of guys they don't need. Everyone tells them their goaltending is questionable. You should probably address that.
Right. Don't bother.
like,
Yeah.
If you don't win, it is very easy as a fan, as a pundit, as a reporter to go, you guys are a bunch of asshats, aren't
Yeah.
you? Like, who is running this stupid organization? And if you're McDavid, if you were smart and had your eyes wide open, you'd be like, what in the F is going on here?
Yeah.
Am I really sticking around for this bullshit? Because we knew our D was no good. We needed youth and speed and players, and we had guys that played in Game 7 of Stanley Cup Finals with us, and we let them just go. We've been bringing a bunch of old bastards that aren't helping.
I'll say
Our
this.
goaltending's average, and we're just leaving.
If they find a way to turn it all around and they go all the way, they win this thing this year, it'll be
on the backs of McDavid and Draisaitl with no
quite
help
a
from
feat.
anyone else, and that's fine. But do you even an Oiler honk has to be going?
there has to be some real concern.
Like how this is lining up, right? Like those goofy, all in all the time, nothing can go wrong Oiler fans have to be thinking, oh, wish we'd have handled this differently.
Yeah.
We were real close last year.
And sitting these two guys down now, it's like, we're going to make the playoffs. Okay, we're on the road, whatever we're in. Just get fucking healthy, because the only way we're going to win is if you two donkeys can do it. Brad Marchand could make his Florida Panther debut Friday. He got traded, you remember.
Trade deadline day.
All the way out, trade dead March 7th. But he's been out since March 1st.
Baker.
Upper body. Panthers have also been without Matty Tkachuk. He's got a lower body injury. Got himself hurt at the Four Nations.
That'll happen.
Mm-hmm. So Marchand in Panthers colors could happen as soon as tomorrow.
Dirtbag. He's gonna love it in Florida.
He's gonna love it down there.
He's gonna stay there and play for cheap.
Yeah. Well, he's not going back to Boston, it would seem.
That went south fast. As soon as who was the captain before?
Chara?
Bergeron. Bergeron. As soon as Bergeron kind of started to get out of there, it was like, ooh, this house is crumbling.
Seeing that video when all the Marchand stuff was going down, when they had the best team in hockey in the regular season, that got bounced, and that kind of
and remember Bergeron played that stupid game in Montreal and hurt his back.
Yeah. And then when they're done the handshake line and they're hugging at the bench, and it's like, your career is over. This season should have ended in a Stanley Cup, and we're done in round one. We're never playing together again. This blows. This is the worst possible end to this whole thing. So yeah, and then in the Atlantic, it's a dogfight.
It's a dogfight.
Toronto, Florida, Tampa Bay, all right there, neck and neck.
And two out of those three teams don't give a damn where they end up. Probably
not.
They prefer to be at home, but they're going to be like, Toronto's the only one that probably has some. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you wouldn't want to play one of the other two.
Yeah,
please let me finish so I can get Montreal or Ottawa.
Yeah,
or whoever it ends up being.
It has to be those two teams, please.
Yeah,
and Toronto.
Please let it be Toronto and
Montreal or Ottawa,
and then the Florida teams do their thing.
That's a great. Oof.
Feels like it's too much to ask.
I don't know. Life's been good to us, Dean. So why would we expect?
Yeah, that's true. Jack's got his gear on. That can only mean one thing. The Pittsburgh Pirates haven't lost multiple games yet.
Undefeated.
Opening day, 14 games on the go today.
What'd you have every team play on opening?
Well, they started in Japan. They started in the thing. So
they started already?
Yeah.
No clue.
There they are.
That's great.
The Trouts. Maybe it's the Trouts year.
The Trouts are terrible.
Trouts have never been. Yeah.
No, and they always go and sign these guys. It's
I feel bad for Trout. Yeah. You talk about, well, guys got to get out of there and go win. Mike Trout might be that guy.
Trout, silly little Trout.
Yeah. The Blue Jays host the Baltimore Trash Birds, as Ryan would say if he were here. It's Jose Barrios.
I would love to have some Pinder Blue Jay honking.
Yeah.
Right? It would be great right now to hear how unbelievable this team, the potential they have.
Well, and remember these early season games. Now, do they matter or they don't matter?
I don't think they do.
Okay.
But I'm still unclear as to when they matter. Because
I was reading Shai Davidi's article at Sportsnet, and he said he was gone to Fangraphs or whatever, and looking at the projections. The Jays play 29 of their first 32 games against legit contenders with projected records above 500.
Well, at least they don't matter.
Orioles, Red Sox twice. Then it's the Mets, Yankees, Astros, Mariners, and Braves. Now, I didn't dig too, but I do think games in March and April do count towards your end of season record. So Shai was saying a good start here. Can you go 500?
Well, Pinder would argue that heatedly, debate you on that point about your statement about mattering.
Probably. Meanwhile, ESPN's Buster Olney has reported that the Jays have made another offer to Vlad Guerrero.
Really? Trying to get it.
Want to get it done. Old Shapiro said, we're going to get this signed. We're going to get an extension.
That's done. That he's manifesting positivity.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Guerrero side,
I guarantee you it could get done.
Yeah.
Real like that.
Yeah. There's probably a number that gets it done.
Boom. And
How
he'll
bad do you
sign it.
want
You
it?
just walk in. Now that's your number.
Yeah.
Done.
However, only says as well, a gap still remains between the two sides.
I hate gaps.
Yeah.
You can't jump over them.
Can't do it. Mind the gap. And our buddy Mike Soroka, heading into the season, he's
Come on,
got one
Mike.
of the top 5. Well, he's got the 5th spot, it looks like, in the rotation for the Washington Nationals. He's 27, has had multiple setbacks and gut-wrenching injuries, but this is his getting back on track.
You're manifesting a great season.
Great season for our buddy Michael Soroka of the Washington Nationals. Maybe that's what we should do this year. Go and see we keep saying that. And of course,
The problem, Pinder's really gotten in the way of us being buddies with Soroka, though. Because anytime that Soroka's name
Pinder's
is
right
mentioned,
front and
yeah,
center.
he jumps in front of it. Oh, yeah, we're best friends. The guy's like, no, I want to hang out.
I
with
could
those guys.
rather, yeah.
Whatever.
That's how that goes.
So are we excited for baseball? Is it nice to have that on as well?
Sure.
Do you watch it or pay any attention? I got a Yankees hat on here.
I was going to say, I won't lie to you. This whole Soto thing really took the starch out of things.
Well, then the Yankees got 2 starters hurt, Cole and
Yeah, I know but they're projected. There's a lot of
I love projections.
Going to win the AL East. Yeah,
well, they aren't terrible, right?
They're not terrible. Just be a lot better if they had that other guy. What happened there? He was so good.
He hates Judge. I heard they.
Judge seems like a guy that's hateable for sure.
Yeah, a hot feud.
How different do you think he is? He's like the Russell Wilson of baseball.
Oh, Judge?
Yeah. Oh, shucks, guys. Hey, let me cook.
Now they're in the same city. They can hang out.
Yeah, Judge. Yeah. I saw somebody yesterday in New York, one of the reporters, like, I would rather him play for the Mets or the Yankees than play for the Giants. This is friggin' terrible.
Dope.
Safeway, my NHL picks. It's your chance to win some big prizes, like a trip for 4 to the season opener, NHL season opener of your choice for the 25-26 season. It's Thursday, which means a new slate of games opens up. You've got from now until next Wednesday. All the games are listed on the app. You go in, predict 5 matchups
For the whole week.
Each correct pick gets you an entry into the grand prize draw. You'll also earn some scene points, bonus entries, grocery offers could pop up as well, but you need to download the Safeway app and start playing today. I've put my picks in. Take a gander. It's a little, That's not what oh, yes, that is. Okay, fair enough. I was like, this is somebody else.
I don't like
Now, I made this pick before the Tortorella fire.
Now you're second guessing it, right? You're going, damn it, a new coach. I think you're all right, though. I think
I'm all right.
Montreal is dialed in and wanting to make the playoffs. I think they get this victory.
Who did Montreal get? St. Louis, right?
St. Louis.
St. Louis,
The
yes.
Blues beat the crap out of them the other night. So Montreal over Philly tonight. Friday, Panthers at Utah. Maybe it's the Marchand game. Vegas versus Chicago. Give me the Knights. Also give me the Knights against the Preds, and then Dallas against Seattle. So my whole 5, it's by Saturday night. I'll know how I'm doing.
Should be easy for you, right? Like this is your profession.
I'm so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about hockey
The whole
every day.
week to pick only 5 games.
Do you like my picks? What do you think?
Yeah.
Thanks. Right, Jack?
I wouldn't argue any of these. no.
Okay. Solidarity. I wonder what Pinder would think.
He wouldn't offer.
Hey, I wonder what
he
he would
wouldn't
think.
even offer an opinion.
Yeah. I have an idea of what he would think, but hey, get the app, Safeway app. Super easy to do. Then you link your Scene account over to it. Get those points going right in there. Jack can go when he goes to the theater to pick up just popcorn and not stay for the movie.
Sounds good today on a
Can you use your Scene points
precipitation.
that way?
Yeah.
It's the Safeway My NHL Picks contest. Very little time left
very.
because the season's over in a month, less than 3 weeks.
4. Call it 4.
Okay.
We got that weird LA game, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have a sip of coffee.
Do it.
Trouble is there. Somebody's saying Nashville. There are some of these teams that aren't good, but they have
No, that's the scary part right now, picking teams, because
like Buffalo screwed me. Nashville got me once.
they overlook those teams that are supposed to not try. And those other teams, I can tell you what, one of the best games I ever played in the regular season was our final game. Was our final game. I forget what year it was, in Buffalo. And we weren't making the playoffs. So we were in Montreal. I was very loose.
Yeah.
I did a spinorama just inside our blue line. I beat a guy. I'm like, right? Like, there is no pressure here.
Yeah.
Let's play.
You've got your end of season. It's okay, so we'll clean out the lockers on the 18th, and then maybe there'll be meetings on the 19th. By the 20th, I can for sure be in Turks.
Wherever.
Yeah. I'll be in one of those cabins over top of the water with the glass floor watching
Handsome
sharks.
dance.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should. We didn't really think of that. I just thought, which teams stay?
Still, you just don't know. That's the problem.
Mhm.
Is picking those games. They're hard to.
Yeah, I'm not going to doubt myself though. I'm going to stay
No.
true to myself. That's what you do. We had a winner earlier this week with the
Chicken
hearing
dinner?
loss clinic. It was a Rasmus Anderson jersey and a nice little bottle of wine, and it was donated by the good people, namely old Trav, Rhodesy, and Sabrina over at the hearing loss clinic. But they love to give back. They love to. They're big on social media, getting people engaged and involved, and they are doing it again. How would you like one of these? Mackenzie Weegar jersey.
Oh,
Take a look-see. Weegs,
look at that.
number 52.
You don't get
Mackenzie.
the ear hole cans thing, so do you?
No, not sure why it's there.
Looks good. Just making sure. I wondered if they threw that in too.
No, you don't get the headphones. You do get the wine and the jersey.
What a night.
What a night. Another giveaway for you. It is courtesy of the Hearing Loss Clinic. To get involved, go on Instagram. You got to be following us at Flames Nation. Probably follow Barnburner too, right? Follow the Barnburner account.
Oh, yeah.
Get in there. Definitely hearing loss. All the details, how to enter, will be on our social media. I like that one.
Oh, you said the other day that's your one. That's your.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to get. Yeah.
It was the start of last season, I think it was. And I saw a Blasty Weegar jersey. I nearly pulled my wallet out. Like, geez, that thing looks, because like you see it on TV, or they're wearing it. But then when you see them, and even these in real life in front of you, looks so good when they got the names, the name bars and the numbers on them. So that one could be yours. Today is Thursday. Well, Monday, Tuesday, middle of next week, somewhere. We're going to give you some time to get some entries in for that one there.
Let's call it Wednesday.
Let's do Wednesday. Love that.
That's a way to take control, Jack.
Love it. Thank you, Hearing Loss. And while you're at it, go to hearingloss.ca, book yourself in. I feel like I need to go
No
back.
downside, lots of upside.
Lots of upside. Yeah. It's a good looking uni. I like it when guys just keep their number, because that's probably a training camp number.
I would imagine. Could go back and check, but
Well, no. Who else wears 52?
where the hell did Weegar even come from? He's Canadian, right?
Ontario guy. Ottawa?
right? Like,
I think he's from Ottawa.
He kind of showed up on the scene as in Florida, didn't he? And obviously you're like,
Well, it's a unique name. So yeah, I remember him showing up to Florida. It's Weegar 52. Who is this plug? How bad are the Panthers? They're so awful.
these guys are terrible.
Stanley Cup, Weegar, Flames, one of Flames' best players.
Ooh, Shoveler's got picks in.
What? Safeway. Nice. So there you go. Hearingloss.ca. Truly, it is one of those things we've talked about. And we are both, what would you say? Customers, clients. We are patients at the Hearing Loss Clinic.
Yeah. Patience would be probably.
We are patients with 5 locations in Calgary, 5 in BC. Book yourself in. Do yourself a solid.
Maybe when it's not raining. Be
Maybe.
safe.
Maybe. So some things that are going on. The candy bracket continues for Handsome Dan's Vacation Rentals and Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. We haven't focused on it a ton this week. I kind of feel bad.
Let's get after it here.
Because the voting ends tomorrow morning, mid-show, around 11 o'clock. The votes will come to a close. I don't know. I feel like if we talk about it, it kind of...
What are you talking about? Everyone's going to have their own opinion. If
That's
you're
fair.
listening to us, you're an idiot. So on anything else, you're not worried about it, but this you are.
And I know you were for sure asking me my thoughts. I'll start at the 2-7. I feel like this is Fuzzy Peaches all the way.
I was so pissed off at that showboat from Toronto yesterday and saying the Fuzzy Peaches are just peaches. No, Noodles, get your head out of your hoop.
Yeah.
They're Fuzzy Peaches and they're delicious.
Now, for me, if there is a bowl of both, I'm going for the Sour Soothers first. But I do respect the power of the peach. 3 versus 6, Gummy Bears, Sour Patch Kids. It's so hard to tell because it's a sour versus a complete polar opposites almost. You will not mistake a gummy bear for a Sour Patch Kid. And really, that's the lone. You could, I guess, argue if the peaches get through, there's kind of a sour, but I wouldn't.
No, peaches aren't sour.
The sweet candies have really, it's paved, the way is paved for them.
I think so. Do
kids like gummy bears, Jack? Are people buying gummy bears
if
still?
you sent money, if you gave your kid a quarter,
I'm buying the Sour Patch Kids way before
Yeah.
gummy
I
bears.
think my kids are too.
It's kind of what I think.
But when they get the gummy bear,
They're firing it
they're
in.
not
Yeah.
stomping on it ground and saying,
Yeah.
get this garbage out of here.
In the 1-8, I feel it's cola bottles.
I'll tell you what, you can eliminate that whole bracket. I'm with Jack. This is terrible.
The 1-8?
Well, you tasted it the other day? No. I'm with the people from the last time. The cola one, not it. Noodles said it. It's lazy.
It was a Cinderella story.
It's lazy.
I think that the 1 seed advances
I'd
again.
rather have the shark, the blue whale.
I don't know if you're talking. I think you're being emotional.
Well,
I think if you had both, I think those blue whales are kind of because you got the dorsal fin
I can say
and then
this.
the tips of the tails, and they get a little hard, right? Those are the first. They're kind of really turn rock hard. It's like these things are shit.
I tried both of those the other day. Spit them both out.
Yeah.
Might speak to my love for candy, but
You're really not the guy. Boy, what if we were talking about pies
we're gonna
salty
this,
meats.
We're not stopping with this.
and then the 4-5.
Coin flip.
Yeah.
100% coin flip.
Jack, you're
You've
privy
compiled.
to the numbers, the voting.
I've got all the data.
Is there anything that if you were to kind of glean from it?
Is there any election interference?
Yeah, is anyone?
Which match do you guys think is the closest?
Well, you can't tell us.
I won't tell you. I just
I'm-
want you to guess.
I
I don't
think
want to
it's-
say anything too much because I have everything.
If
but
I had to guess, I think it's the 4-5. I think it's a close
I'll
one.
go 2-7. Fuzzies and sours.
Is there one? Is there a lopsided one, and is there one that's super
there's one very lopsided, 2 are starting to get away, and 1 is very, very close.
close? Wow.
Well, tell us because we need.
No,
to
I can't tell.
you no.
Why?
You can't.
How does that?
It's the mystery.
Oh,
So 1 is very close. 2 are getting away, and 1 is lopsided. Which one is lopsided? Gosh.
nibs. Actually, I think it's the Skittles. I think the Skittles are kicking the shit out of the Swedish Bears.
Do you
I
really?
think it's a soft spot in everyone's heart, rightfully or wrongfully. And you can, even without the soft spot, it might have been anyway. It might have been anyway.
I am going to say that the lopside, the runaway, is the peaches over the soothers. That's going to be that's my guess. I can't wait for tomorrow now.
I just think that the people that like sour, and they
Yeah.
will vote sour against the
You're
rest.
maybe right, but I don't know. Those damn peaches. Woo!
Got any?
Yeah. You want some? Handsome Dan. Vacation rentals on Vancouver Island, Canadian owned and operated company, all sorts of options for your next getaway. Imagine having a lovely spot. The thing about rentals is you don't worry about it the other
No, you show up, you enjoy. You leave.
51 weeks of the year. Oh, it's
Show
the-
up,
oh,
enjoy,
yeah.
leave.
Maybe a hot tub.
You know what else is good? Have something to look forward to.
True.
Get booked in so that you're not sitting there going,
That's right.
What am I going to do?
Solid point by you. Cheaper to book with Handsome Dan's than one of the third-party platforms. You can save up to 15% with direct booking. Port Renfrew, Mount Washington, Kemp Lake. Are you outdoorsy? Do you like hiking and going and doing all this sort of fresh air? Look at me go. Or do you like maybe just chilling out? I'm going to have a coffee in the morning. And I'm going to listen to the breeze. Coho salmon. Port Renfrew. Handsome Dan says there's some salmon, some halibut, some crab,
Oh,
rockfish,
we got to go get some fresh seafood. Dean.
lingcod, coho salmon. I really do want to go back out there and fish. Really, really, really do. Handsome Dan's privately owned vacation cottages. Love it. HandsomeDans.ca.
Jack, you in? If we book?
Yeah,
fishing
let's
trip?
go. I go out to the island every summer. I love it. That's where my mom and stepdad live.
Oh, how does Dad feel about that?
I think my dad's all right.
Is it Mom's? She got gout. What's her thing? Or
The
is your-
bunions.
Your dad's got the bunions, or she does?
My mom's got the bunions. My dad's the
You can
the
sometimes have-
doctor,
The
You some-
he's
podiatrist. Correct.
Should have never got to that point.
No,
maybe
yeah,
that's
we
what
talk-
blew it up. Look at my goddamn feet. I'm not looking at your feet, woman. Did you ever? Is that? Don't want to bring back memories, Jack. Is that something for your past? A lot of foot.
You've
debate.
I feel like you have to be tread carefully here because I feel like you stepped on this about a year
What?
ago. It was real.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I was just trying to be nice and trying to help
Yeah.
because I care.
I caught my hair on fire yesterday.
What?
Yeah. I was burning garbage. That's what you do. The burn bin.
The burning barrel?
Yeah.
Do you have a burn barrel in the city?
And then I reached it.
Yeah.
I got in a little tight and I didn't notice even.
Okay.
And then about an hour later, I was making burgers and the shoveler's like, what's in your hair?
Oh,
What? Oh,
little singy. What are you burning?
just twigs and garbage.
What? I don't know you at all. You don't know what you do when you're not.
Jack
here.
might not know what a burn barrel is, but you certainly.
Well, I
do.
certainly do. I didn't know you'd have one in the city.
Wow, how the hell do you get all that garbage? It only comes every other week.
I know it's the worst. I might just light the bin on fire. Maybe then they'll come and see what's up. We don't propose that. We don't
Kidding,
condone
of
that kind of
course.
behavior.
Garbage came today. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, by the way, also part of the candy bracket. 403-219-4100. Check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com. All budgets. They're ready for you. They're going to help you out.
They've done a hell
You're
of a
probably
job
thinking,
for
I
me.
don't know if we can do it. You know what they're saying? You can do it.
How much plumbing stuff do you think you could take on personally? A
Um,
leaky faucet? Could you handle this?
Yes.
Really?
I have replaced faucets.
So I've got one and I was considering now this is a project. Do I step up to the plate and waste 2 days trying to figure it out and potential ruin? Or do I call Crystal Water?
Well, in this case, I would say call Crystal Waters. What's the, how it's a leak where? What do we, put on my
the
plumber
boys' bathroom, the tub and the shower. And I'm never in there, so I don't notice it. Once every 6 months, I go in there and flush the toilet because it's very hard to flush a toilet, as you know.
it is, yeah. It's the worst.
Anyway, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that
So is the shower head dripping?
the faucet.
The tub.
Yeah. It's old too.
I'd call Crystal Waters.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll find some other stuff for him just to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Come on out, fellas.
Crystal Clear Choice. That's what it should just when you ask. So should I do this myself? It's your crystal clear choice.
Yeah, we didn't need to debate it.
Didn't need to get that deep into it. We're another day closer to our watch party over at Richmond's. A lot of these tables getting eaten up, I'm seeing.
Sure.
Hey, we need a table for 6, need a table for 4, need a table for 10. It's going to be a big night. It is a night out for the barn burner folk. We're not doing a show. We're just hanging.
Should we have the approach of getting Pinder as piled up as possible or not?
That's, I mean,
or do we have any control?
You have no control.
All right.
No, and that's kind of goes without saying. Although sometimes he will throw, like on opening day of baseball, when you think it's a given, so you plan on things and then, well, I can't do it. He'll let you down, is what you need to know. Saturday, 8 o'clock, Calgary, Edmonton, the BOA. Be at Richmond's, 3919 Richmond Road in the heart of Glenmorgan. Presented by McLeod Law, our great partners over at McLeod Law, and Fountain Tire. Love a good old Fountain Tire.
Jack, did you get set up? Did you call the Fountain Tire and get organized?
No,
Putting your life at risk?
That'll be next winter.
All right.
I don't.
And you know what the thing about a lot of the Fountain Tires, the one that I go to that's closest, it's kind of my neighborhood, the place I go. Not all of them, I'm sure, but it's kind of the same thing. I got a little something, I got a leak, and there's something going on with the vehicle. Am I going to get under there? I mean, I probably could. I'll get in there. I'm probably just going to end up having to take it to Fountain Tire in the end anyway. Just skip that step.
You probably love just showing up at Fountain Tire and talking.
I do.
Shop.
It's the smell of a tire shop.
Hey, fellas, what's
man.
happening today? Yeah, look,
So
take a
great.
look under the hood.
How we doing? Oh, is the coffee on? Oh, it is, eh? Nice. Oh, big game tonight. Oh, yeah, big one. It's Bugatti. I heard you guys saying. Yeah. That's why you love it. That's what we'll be doing at Richmond's. Talk about tires. Having some Origin barn burner blondes. Cans of those bad boys. Be great. Shall be great.
Just got to time up my pizza orders.
I know.
I like that one that you ordered, but the jalapeno pepperoni
It's really good.
is real good.
Yeah.
A lot of people have raised their eyebrows at me for that order, and then they have some. They're like,
Oh, it's nice.
"Oh, wait now,
Yeah.
wait now."
Yeah. Hold on now. Settle down now. Let's take a look at this game for tonight. Bet365. Breaking news coming in from Bet365. Every nail-biting overtime win is a barn burner. Every face-off, hat trick, power play, shot on goal, penalty shot, every suspenseful minute in between is amazing. Whatever the moment. Never ordinary at Bet365, an official partner of the NHL. Download the Bet365 app today. Use the code NATION to get in on the game. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. So there you go. Yeah, Flames are at home. They're not favored.
We've talked them.
Yeah, we've kind of
So
laid out
bet
as to why that would
Bet
be
it.
the case. Let's take a look, see here. Because as you get closer to game time, they put more of the there we go.
We got the props and the players and
Yeah. Give me a Mackenzie Weegar assist.
really
Plus 132.
Oh.
He says, yeah. What about who else has been putting up points? Is Jonathan Huberdeau. Where's he now? What is
Zary. I say Zary. Zari.
Huberdeau has 7 points in a 3-game point streak. You know who else has been getting her done is Matty Coronado. He's got 6 in his last 4. There's a Coronado point. Plus 215. Ooh,
Tidy.
don't mind it. Your Zary plus 260. This is just, now that's assists, I should say, not points. Points will be slightly less. Bet365. Get in on it. There's a bunch of games tonight too, so that's
Find the
thing.
Zary. And then text me tomorrow and say thank you.
And say thanks, Rhett. Appreciate you. Now do we have super chats today, Jack? Did we get?
Well, we
'cause
blasted
I know we did
one
the one earlier.
We got one more, yeah.
All right, well, I'll hit the horn. Super chat, raising money for a great cause. It's the Youth Centers of Calgary. We take all the dough and send it their way. You get your comment shown on the show. Big Dog, he's back in, a little $5. Sorry for the small donation yesterday.
Any donations?
Hopefully Flames win tonight. If the fourth line scores again, it'll be huge. Go Flames. Flame emoji. Boo Stars. They stinks. And then somebody's puking.
Puking
else.
sick.
Yeah.
Jack.
Don't know that they stink, but it would be huge.
Who on the fourth line is going to do it? If you're a better man.
It seems, is Klapka going to score in back-to-back games? But I don't.
That's
Lomberg doesn't score a ton.
Nope.
Nor does Rooney. So I might go Klapka, just for a bit of the unknown.
If you had to.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Boy, I bet that would pay huge. I'm not going to
bother. Get excited now. You're going to
Yeah.
do it.
Well, thanks, Big Dog. Between your small dono yesterday and the $4.99 today, you're making a difference. You're making a difference. So there you go. And then we had the Bon-Ton from earlier on the show. Spreading the love. There it is. Boys finally made it to Bon-Ton. Potato salad is amazing.
Yes.
Attaboy, Gavin. And I chuckled because, our meat source, what did we?
Meathead.
Meathead. You're getting soup. And 2 big chickens.
Oh.
And potato salad. Yeah. See, so Greg can't be mad. You can't be mad.
No, I'm never
about the
mad at
potato
Greg,
salad.
and I don't know why he'd ever be mad at me.
I don't know either. Keeping that place afloat.
We got another one.
Oh, hey. Oh. Yes, sir. Ken wants to know, when are you guys dropping some BB merch? Need some t-shirts and hoodies.
We've had this idea for a while, Ken.
Well, we're almost through year 3 of the show.
It's bound to happen.
And we're thinking that, how would you describe it, Jack? You're kind of
Plotting.
Yeah, it's been a process. I don't really.
Here's the thing. We had some stuff in year 1 and it was okay. And then the next round of stuff, we weren't happy with it. So we just stopped selling it because we didn't want people to be paying money for stuff.
Quality. We're trying to provide some quality.
And it was actually
here.
at Richmond. Somebody came up and said, "Hey, the shirt, it's kind of thin. The material's like, well, yeah, we're not selling those anymore." So we're really trying to find we want it to look good, and we want the quality to be good.
And we're making it out to be the most impossible of tasks.
Yeah, no one else sells merchandise. No one does hoodies or shirts or hats. No one does it. No other business
it's
or
cutting
workplace.
edge ideas. So it's taken a little longer than we'd like, but if
Yeah.
you're gonna shoot a rocket into space,
Yeah.
it's gotta.
But there's been I wouldn't even say
Musk built a rocket ship and rescued people
That's right, yeah.
from the space station.
yeah. You guys got any hats? Well, see, here's the thing.
We got some free shit over there if you
Here's
want
the
to.
thing. No, I mean, it was
serious.
talked about again yesterday.
We'll get there. We just want to do it right.
You know what? I would say it's kind of a front burner issue.
Not a barn burner.
Mid burner. It's a mid burner. We need to be. Oh, there's another thing we got to do as well by Friday. I guess by Friday. That's
Like
front burner.
we, as in on the show, or as in
Separately together,
Right.
off show, but about the show. I'll tell you.
Oh,
That's not bad. No, it's
that's your opinion.
No, it's cool.
All right.
could be big.
Yeah.
Could be real big. So anyway, yeah.
I've always wanted to be big time.
Yep. Me too.
Ken, we're on it. Quit yelling.
Yeah, okay, Ken.
For Christ's sakes, jeez.
Got it.
Oof.
Well,
If
that'll
we could
do it.
just snap our fingers and poof, it's here.
I've got Afterburner tonight with
Oh,
someone.
good. Lucky you. I'll
Yep.
do it for you with you if you want.
You don't want to do it.
I don't at all.
Then tomorrow we'll have Dregs.
But if you're in a spot,
Right. There's some coming up. Those 8 o'clock, 8:30
I'm
starts.
not
The
doing
San
that.
Jose Anaheims. Like I'll just do it as myself. I feel bad for whoever, like Cammy or Pike or whoever.
oh,
Just go to bed. Just go to bed. So anyway,
So anyway,
Afterburner tonight on our YouTube. Find it. You'll even if you're on with social media, you'll be able to watch. It'll be great. He'll be so wise. Be able to really lay out what happened. And then tomorrow on the show, we'll have Dregs. Pinder will be back. We'll be down to.
I gotta bring Dregs here to help me out with my meat.
True.
You'd be good.
Yeah. We're gonna be down to the final 4 in the candy bracket tomorrow. Final 4. Whoa.
Last thing I'm gonna say, and I don't care.
Okay.
The final 4 is going on. And if you were in America doing a sports show and you did not make mention
Of the actual tournament,
of the basketball event taking place, you are fired.
Yeah, probably.
We have not mentioned one of the biggest sporting events in North America.
Is it in the Final Four already?
No.
Okay. I mean, we're into it.
But regardless, like we didn't even say Gonzaga won. Like,
yeah. Well, that's our timing. But yeah, that's our timing. We knew.
4 games tonight.
When it's time to talk brackets, we'll be ready. So yeah, that'll be hey. I know it's kind of spitting outside. Be careful. Get straight home, okay?
Stay
Don't
safe.
let you
Stay safe.
be doing anything. See you, buddies.